the biggest decision of my life. I either love Sayori, or I friendzone her. Bitch, get friendzoned. What you need most is for things to be like there always have been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me, I know what's best, and I know what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Ah ha ha. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori! It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's been no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. So I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. You're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Max. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. Wah! And clutching her head. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be something more or do something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Ugh, man, this is boring. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. Ah, she's still depressed in her room. Outta here, bitch. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should nearly be completed. I managed to carry out all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki already texted up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way about Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Max! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on top of the desk in the classroom. They must be ones she prepared to have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she tried to be a little harder. Try to work a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way that I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone and wake her up after all. Ah ha ha! You should take a little responsibility for her, Max. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell you about that quickly? about how I basically turned her down her confession. That makes me really seem like a bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Geez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Eh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head. I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Weird. Ah! What is this? Reading this poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Max? What's wrong? Ah, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. God, we ran all the way home from school just to screw around with Sayori. God, are we gonna actually have to say we love her? Fuck. I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. Not a big deal. Blah, blah, blah. Simple gesture of walking to school makes her feel real happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and that's all I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori! She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori! Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it a kind of breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. She really is dead, though. Huh. What do you know? You know, when I downloaded Doki Doki Literature Club, I thought it would be all fun and smiles and a great game. But, you know, this isn't really all fun and smiles, is it? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Mate, she's kinda like hanging there. Everything was normal up to a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I surpassed the urge to vomit. But just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and everything will be okay. God, can this music turn down? Jesus. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do so wrong? Turning down her confession? Oh yeah, I did do that, didn't I? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until the day I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. End. This game is not suitable for children or people who are easily disturbed. Why is Monica just sitting over Sayori? Whatever. See an annoying girl running from me in the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is my neighbor, and good friends since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Is my game about to crash? The hell? It's an ordinary school day, like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've been walking to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time to meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content, just getting on by average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs? There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Max? Hey, it's Monica. Swings. Oh my god, it's... Well, considering how little I've read books in the past few years, bruh, it's literally just continuing the story. It's actually replaying the story. Ooh, I've unlocked a special poem. Would I like to read it? Good poem. Next. Oh, we're doing this crap again? Okay, well, let's see. I want to encapsulate Yuri here because it seems like Yuri's kind of the way to go. So, captive. That seems like pain. Yeah. Ooh, unrequited. Pretentious. Hideous. Extraordinary. Graveyard. Unstable. Depression. Secretive. Meager. Suicide. Disoriented. Rain cloud. Oh shit. Wrath. Clumsy. Fuck. Tragedy. Incongruent. Vibrant. Uncontrollable. Hi again, Max! Well, I can't really say either way, but I'm in the club now, blah 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 blah, I've already done this stuff. But I'm gonna reading this. Sorry, am I tripping out right now? I feel like I'm like hard tripping, but is the screen tilting? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason, just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped by at the bookstore yesterday... Ah, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Oh, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might want to have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well... Hey, look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about a religious camp that turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines and a lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people from cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them too. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn that came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Max? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. Oh my god. That's true. In fact, might as well get started read it too. What? Okay. Yes? I mean, I don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get to the book. I quickly retrieve the book and I put it in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip to the seat next to Yuri's. Yep. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just because I'm not very used to, that is, reading in company with someone. I see. Bitch. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eyes. I realize that she is not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry! What? I read I was just bathing. Okay, whatever. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. So sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide it under my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold my book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Feels like Yuri's reading most of this on her side, let's be real. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under the thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. But look at her eyes, she's just awkwardly staring at me. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page for me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Eh? No, I don't relate to that character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says, and all that. Aha! That's what you were talking about, so sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Eh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest, as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, now push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Max? Did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. Oh, so you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Aha, don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. No, it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Who should I start reading my poem to first? Feels weird not seeing Sayori on this, but, you know, let's just disregard that. Well, hello, from Tiago Milan Gutierrez. Hello, Tiago. That's hilarious. Good name, good name. Good stream, fair enough, why not? Who should I show the poem to next? Alright, yeah, let's do Monica. Because, you know, nobody likes Natsuki. Alright, I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in the effort. Hi, Max. Having a good time so far? Aw, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. God, I'm such a weirdo in this game. By the way, since you're new at everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better just going with the flow until I'm more settled out. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but guess I have to. Don't worry, Max. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. God. You know, have you guys even noticed that Monica is just a walking book of cliches? God. Anyway, yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Max. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. Okay. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go with something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean like that in a bad way, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much of her time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Stimulated? What the hell do you mean like by that, Miss Monica? Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. Oh boy. What do we got next? Monica would be a good option, but she's too crazy for her own good. If you say so. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Alright, listen, okay? I'm going for my English major. I'm about to critique every little thing about this poem, okay? Well, that's because I sound so confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, God. Can I even read that? I probably can. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burnt eyes can no longer see color. Are there any others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic... Sorry, I can't read frickin' cursive. The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. And it's called Hole in Wall. You know, I could write this too, Monica. I'm just saying, like, this is... Let's just point out some things here. So, this is just a bunch of random questions all put in a poem. I'm sure there's some foreshadowing here that I don't really want to detect, but, you know, Monica, do better. I want it to be longer next time. Alright, so what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Actually, yes, that is what you call it. That was completely freeform. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and times. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Okay, this isn't foreshadowing. Well, it is foreshadowing, but it's not foreshadowing the future. It's foreshadowing the damn past. It's been influencing my poems a bit. You know, how this is kind of like the prequel to the story, because we kind of restarted. It's epiphanizing and foreshadowing the past instead of the future. That stupid poem that Monica wrote. But anyway, an epiphany. Yep, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, but it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. I mean, whatever, not bad advice. You know, whatever. Alright, who we got next? Oh hey, we can do Yuri. Screw you, Natsuki. Alright, Yuri, I want to see your poem, because normally they're a pain in the ass to read, so I kind of want to read them. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Well, they look the same color to me. Exceptional! Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of pretty poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Oh, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. God, what a pretentious bitch. Sorry, Yuri. Nothing against you. You know, you're just being really, pretentious right now. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they always try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Big word there. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something that you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them. But getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes down with practice, and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Bias? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts and process behind it. Yuri smiles, dreamily, as if a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it this supposed to be a literature club? Oh my god, I cannot read that handwriting. There's no way. Well, let me go up right next to my monitor and try this. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickens. I flicker back. Yeah, that is why they teach you to read cursive in first grade, everybody. It's not a bad poem. Pretty short though. I've read a lot of long-ass poems in the first part of this game, whereas every single other poem just the shortest crap ever. All right, let's go. Oh man, hi Yuri, how's it going? I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. I agree, you should be sorry. That was a pain in the ass to read. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Yes, you were, you simp. but it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. Is that what they call it in Japan? Script? Do they call cursive script in Japan? Is that why that's what this says? Whatever. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. That is true. It was quite short, but it was also quite descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Huh? Is that how you say that? Whatever. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Max. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining phase of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? That's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. Eh? You know... Oh god. Please no. Please don't invite me to your house to learn literature. I could do much better things on my Saturday weekend. It's fine. Anyway, let's continue. I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Max. Ah, me too. Okay, guess we gotta go to Natsuki next. God dang it. Max, if you're going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Oh wait, I think I read that wrong. Max, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in the effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. Oh my god, this insecure witch of a woman apologized? No way. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Sorry, oh my god. Sorry, for a second there I thought I was reading second grade literature from a 2-year-old. Wasn't this person insulting my writing? sorry, disregard what I'm saying, anyway. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Maybe like a first grader would like it? I don't know, isn't this story like set in high school? Anyway. I like it. What? Just be honest, I am. God, why am I such a simp in this game? Jesus. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be so sophisticated and stuff. Yeah, I don't think that, but I think it should mean something. I think writing should not end with, but that's pretty much it as a statement. Anyway, So people don't even take my writing seriously. As they should! But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Oh, so this person, so Natsuki is just expressing her inner 2-year-old. Gotcha. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. What is the message? That's the point. There is no message in that poem. That poem is just words on a paper. There's no meaning behind it. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. What hits you hard? There's literally nothing. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing is about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. You know, that entire poem did not rhyme, and then you rhymed 2 statements at the end, and then you ended it, but that's pretty much it. This is really bad. It's like really bad. Let her think that she is a good writer? No, 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 no. You gotta criticize her for her bad taste in writing. I do not want to see you in my chat again saying that bullshit. Like, I set it for a rhyme at the end, yeah, but I make it fall flat on purpose. Good job, you just ruined a great statement there. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. No, it just kind of makes your reader feel dull, honestly. It doesn't really do much other than that. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what I mean. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. Wait, she's the youngest one here? Maybe that does explain it. Bet she has some mental illness as well. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. I feel like they missed a few keys there. If you were listening to the music like I was, you might have heard that they missed a few keys there. Anyway, maybe they need to tune their piano, but anyway. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly... Is that how you say that? Gingerly? Gingerly? No, it's gingerly. Exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressives change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out that nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Oh man, come on, Yuri, just pound this bitch into the floor. I'm sorry, YouTube, don't get me cancelled, I was just joking. I know they're both kids. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who I actually liked. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Max did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent so long establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. which I haven't yet. And Max liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, the music stopped. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh god, the stupid ass music in the background. That's not what I meant. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Max appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? How about... And how do you know when he didn't appreciate my advice more? And how are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ew. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Max started showing up. You know, they're still pretty small. I kind of can't really see them either. Natsuki! Oh, wait, she's talking about Yuri. Sorry, I thought she was talking about herself for a second. I mean, yeah, they're pretty big. Pretty big badongadongs. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act... Oh, shit. You really act as young as you look. Oh, the game's breaking. Okay, let's go. Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much far for someone of your mental age and to comprehend. See? God, this week's extremely faster. Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves as they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others. Oh god, the screen is decaying. With your sickening attitude. Do you think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Whoa. Okay, that's a little... We're Disney Channel over here, Yuri, come on. Anybody else just like expect a jump scare out of nowhere? Yeah, go on. Let Max hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. But, suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she'd noticed I was standing here. Max? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. What the fuck? Wait, whoever did it. Oh yeah, I remember this, we had to choose between the two. Well, obviously we're choosing Yuri. I mean, Natsuki is just a child. I kind of insulted her poem, so I gotta choose Yuri. Fuck you, I choose Yuri. I choose Yuri. No, I choose Yuri. I choose Yuri. Oh my god. How many times do you make me do this? Hi there, Monica. You need something? Kind of trying to choose Yuri over here. Do you mind? Do I gotta press a button? Oh, okay. Hey Max. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? No. This situation was getting fun. Why do you gotta make this game boring for me? God. You know, ever since Sayori kind of killed herself, this game has... I really don't give two shits about this game anymore. Like, in the way of, I don't care what happens in it. Because Sayori's dead, you know, and, I mean, the only person in this game that was actually kind of cool was Sayori. Monica is being a persona of herself, if I want to say it like that. Anyway, let's continue. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of it. Oh, come on. It was getting fun. The game was breaking. Screw you, Monica. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ah ha ha! Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. Oh, I just pressed my L2 on accident. I just skipped so much. But I never had to put my foot against others, blah blah blah. Okay, it's just Monica blaming herself. Cool, I don't care. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri, I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea that Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Max, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me. It's like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Uh-oh. About to get raped. Okay, and I just got demonetized. Nice knowing you guys. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Max. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Okay, whatever. We're writing a poem for some reason. Let's choose Yuri words again, because screw that Natsuki girl. Destiny. Defeat. Alone. Secretive. Graveyard. Disoriented. Meager. Incongruent. God. Death. I don't even know. Rain cloud. Damn it, that's her word. Massacre. Incapable. Disaster. Uncontrollable. Yeah. Why is it starting to get hard to find these words? What would be shame? Despise. Hurt. What are some people saying? Everyone chooses Yuri. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad that I can live up to everybody else's choices, man. I'm glad that everybody chooses Yuri and not the little child. All right. A landscape. Unending nightgown. Oh shit. Alright, let's continue. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here the past couple of days. Yeah, you know, just disregard my game breaking like 3 times, and we're doing fine. Also, can we mention how we've completely forgot how Sayori died? But, I mean, yeah, whatever. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Oh, my game's broken again. Welcome back, Max. Oh, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. Is this my game broken, or is this Doki Doki Literature Club being, like, doing this on purpose? Because, like, you know what? I'm just gonna say it's Doki Doki Literature Club. But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Oh, there she is. Yuri glances over her shoulder looking around the room. Also, can we mention how tall she is? My lord. Anyway, continue. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think that we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much about it. Even though I've only been here for a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems, but whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way that you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really did mean it. Ha ha. Max, don't say those things, those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? Ah! No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri isn't clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little. Oh man, did Monica kill herself too? God. Double trouble? Monica and Sayori. Double trouble. Oh, that's so stupid. Alright. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you even talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. Why is it, like, bolded text? Or shadow bolded? Weird. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But, what? Blind slot, lifeline, Myble's, sailcloth, blind sight, lifeline, anon, receptibility, faultlessness, offered, Scleromalicea, nade, catholicate. What the hell? Look at Natsuki's mouth. Yeah, they put a real human mouth over her. That's hilarious. I accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. So Natsuki just doesn't remember anything? That's weird. And also, what's with the bolded text? That's kind of weird. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Ahaha! Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! Oh my god, is this a tsundere? Anyway. Ahaha! What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Ahaha! That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Ah, don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not good at it. Oh god. I'm still not really good at it yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Ah, well thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I will look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Max. Oh my god, we're getting simped upon. Monica smiles sweetly. Simp! Monica's a simp! Ah, I didn't mean I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Max, since your complaints put me in a good mood, your compliance put me in a good mood. I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. What do we got next? Sup? Yeah, what's up, Mr. Melon Dude? Anyway, if anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try and calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Oh, look at me, all wordy and pretentious. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Look at me, being a big simp. Okay, may I have your water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Ah, I might as well walk with you. That's okay, you stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up a water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take that long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go looking for her. And... oh, is the music like in the classroom and because we closed the door it's all muffled now? Whatever, let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha ha! Ha ha! God, we have Michael Jackson down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? God. Kya! Oh, Jesus. It scared me for a second. What's happening? I'm back. Wait, does that, like, all that text show up in the history? No, none of it does. Not even when I went into the hallway. Okay, whatever. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Max, do you like oolong tea? Ah, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Uh-huh. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed? I was doing a little bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway? Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Max. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Max, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Eh? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while you're reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Oh, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag full of small chocolate candies. Bro, I'm such a simp! I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups on our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding half the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. I like that little movement that it shows. Anyway, how am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Sorry, I didn't realize that was such a big issue, you know? If you're holding the book with one hand and holding your tea with the other, then you really want to grope those chests with all that, grope her chest with all that hand you have left. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her fading away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Oh, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Aw, that's okay, I won't take any. Eh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the page. Oh, you're right, I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder. What the fuck is happening? She's sparkling, everybody! Oh my god. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. Look, it's space behind her. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on the top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. And then I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop her. Look at that. Just a little chocolate bit in her mouth. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Do you just see her eyes open like, what the hell? I have something in my mouth, don't I? Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Max? Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Oh, music stopped. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Max? Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Max. My heart. What the fuck is happening? My heart won't stop pounding, Max. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Max? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? What the hell is this? I feel like I'm losing my mind. You know what? I approve of this situation. I kind of wish I was in it. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Ha! Look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. They're all weird, out of socket. Ha! Ha! Can you say something other than ha? If you're gonna jump scare me, do it already, bitch. Oh, there we go. Alright. Thank you, Monica. It's time to share poems. Oh, oh, okay, so we're just gonna ignore everything that just happened. Well, you know, I think, we should take the elephant out of the room and probably talk to Yuri first. I've been waiting for this. Alright, let's read it then. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Max. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques were worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Max. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Max? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay. Oh, God. Do I have to? Do I have to, chat, please? This is like oh my God, this is the most cursive that handwriting can get. Hold on, let me like get my eyes 2 inches from my monitor. A rotating wheel, turning an axle. Oh God. Do it. Fuck you. Don't say do it. God. Screw you guys. I'm waiting for it. Shut up. Alright. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cog wheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of heavy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connected to a sky of 40 gears, and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. You know, I feel like I read like the same paragraph twice, or like a bunch of phrases more than once. Okay. Also, screw you guys for making me read that, but yeah. Also, what the hell was that poem? Let's just point that out. That entire poem was just a jumbled mess of nothing. It's just a bunch of random ass phrases. I, I, I genuinely understand that life is pain. Shut up, God. Don't try and rationalize that freaking unrationalized artistry from Yuri. Listen, okay? You look at that poem, it is just a jumbled mess. Don't try and rationalize that crap. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Uh, that is a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just? Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. Whatever. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go with Natsuki. Monica, you're last this time. Oh god, why do you already look like a bitch? Yeah, just as I thought. Max, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. Oh my god, God, your poem is gonna be awful. I know it is. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Max? Honestly. I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood, and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. What, you're not even gonna let me read your poem? Come on, that's kind of like a running gag. I read everybody's poems. She has a point? Oh, okay, hold on a second. You have no proof that I have been simping for Yuri. She does not have 80 points, okay? She is just a bitch. She's a stuck-up bitch. Alright, Monica's been nice to me though, so I'm sure she'll let me read her poem. Alright. Max, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. What? I don't want to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. Oh, shut up! I'm not simping. That one guy in chat says I am, but he's stupid. Okay? I am fine with spending time with Yuri, okay? I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Wait, what? that devolved pretty quickly. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I mean, she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. Why are you telling me this, Monica? Why do I have to care? Okay, let's continue. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. Oh, come on, I'll be fine. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Oh, shut up. I'm not simping for you, okay? You're, like, too perfect. I don't like hanging out with perfect people. Yuri, however, man, did you see that scene with her? That was fun. So much fun. Anyway, while you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. Okay, mean much, God. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Oh, this will be fun. I don't really like, reading, when there's capital letters, but let's go anyway. The colors, they won't. Bright. Oh god, I actually gotta get a little closer. These are like weirdly spaced. Hold on. The colors, they won't. Bright. Beautiful. I imagine that's colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent. Granting worthmus, squared king, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable? Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage? Endless. Is that porn? Um, of meaningless. I just like the sine, cosine, tangent line, like she's writing this during math class and she needs some place to put her notes. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, yeah, so, what the hell is happening with everybody's poems? They're kind of like dissipating and becoming all weird and shit. This, like, Monica's poems haven't been weird, but this one is just flat out weird. Oh wait, there's more, I didn't even notice. Delete her? Delete who? God. What? Okay. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. You know what? After reading that poem, I think I'll pass on this one. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? And that, my friends, is the example of your controller running out of battery. Also, can we talk about real quick how Monica is completely breaking the fourth wall right now? Like, come on, stop breaking the fourth wall. So mean. Ahem. Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me? Okay. That's my advice for today. Okay. Thanks for listening. Alright, thank you. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Of course. Who do you think I am? Wait, which one is... Of course I want to read it. Oh, hold on. Do I gotta, like, combine all these letters? Let's see what it says. Okay, so I have... N-O-T-H... Nothing... Real? Nothing's real. Nothing's real. That's what it... That's that. If I combine all the letters, it says nothing's real. Okay, thank you. Thanks for the amazing poem. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could sit at the front of the room. Let me guess, is it festival poem time? Sorry, give me 2 seconds, folks. Oh my god. Ahem. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? What is a cacophony and how can I eat it? That was the best poem of the game. What, the special poem or freaking Monica's poem? Be descriptive, God. Anyway, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't know any... I don't really do well. The special poem? What, the one that said nothing's real? God. Thank you so much for your insight, but, you know, that poem just had 2 words in it. Oh, is that why you don't like to read, so the one with 2 words is the best poem? Nice. I don't really like to do anything with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look. He said exactly, okay. Out of here. I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Max joined, and we've been started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everyone will get nosier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with so many people? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Max? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Max to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Max joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Max isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us here are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Max want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Max, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? I don't know why I did it in the second game, second part of the game. I know I did it in the first game because of Sayuri, but you know, she's kind of like not here anymore. Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyways? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in this club like that. You don't understand at all, or we're gonna have another classic Yuri and Natsuki brawl. I'll be right here just watching it happen. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Max? It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one? I mean, at least for a little bit of time. Things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki! Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. Okay, let's be an anti-simp move here. Screw that Natsuki girl, get out of here. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Max? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you cannot get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. I just saw like a piece of blood drip from her eye. I know I know I was trying to act all cool and collected, but what can we talk about? Oh, there it is again! What can we talk about, like, what the hell just happened? I mean, I agree, nobody would cry if she killed herself, but man, look, blood's dripping from her eye. She like stabbed herself in the eye or something, I don't know. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your own comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well maybe we could talk about Ddlc tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. Eh? I thought things were a little awkward yesterday, but it feels like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, but also a wonderful friend. But Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay, me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Max? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Max before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of the time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. For you. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Max, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time here at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of responsible for that as president. Sayori was a better vice president? Honestly, what the fuck is happening? God, I wasn't looking for a second. I was looking at chat, and the game just starts breaking. Anyway, let's be real for a minute. I can't say anything about either of them, because if I take one side, then I'm a simp, okay? I can't discount either of them either. So, you know what? I'm just not gonna say anything. Out of here. I feel kind of responsible for that, as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't really like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. Oh, shut up. You know what I mean. But it's weird. Because all this time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. And I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. Wait, not yet. No, stop it! You know what? I'm not even gonna question it. Okay, we're no simps here, but we might just choose some more sophisticated words for, like, no reason. You know, like heartbeat. Oh, shit. Philosophy, of course. Agonizing. Crimson. Melancholy. Incongruent. Contamination. Defeat. You know, misfortune. Existence. You see in this, like, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 out of 20 at the top? Don't worry about that. Tentious. Misery, anger, unrequited, destiny. Hey, is that like a little Sayori bouncing at the bottom? That's hilarious. Dazzle, after image. That is a little Sayori at the bottom. Alright, whatever. Disoriented, nightgown, incapable. Oh boy, obsessive Yuri, back at it again. Let's do this, baby. Hi, Max. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought the best tea today. Hanukkah? I told you not to, You're really late again. Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? Okay, I think incest means something else, but whatever. What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Well, Max just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for the piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were talking about it yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel the same way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Ha 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 ha! Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about it yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. Oh my god, can these girls stop making up with each other? God, just take off your frickin' tops and start fighting already. Alright, and I just got cancelled. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. He's foreshadowing the past. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I choose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure this is done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Max, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Max is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad that I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for your understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing I can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Did she not say that yesterday? Whatever. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me a water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk and then go get some water. What the hell? This is the same exact dialogue as yesterday. Is this game like so under budget that they just copied scenes from the other part of the game? Whatever. She walks past me and sets the kettle down at the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Wait, I remember reading this because I commented about how sophisticated we're starting to sound. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have a water pitcher? Yep, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. And let me guess, it's gonna take 10 minutes? Ah, did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up a water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. What do you know? Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Is it gonna be the same exact scene? Oh, what do you know? It gets muffled again. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. Start heading down the hallway. Ha! 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 What's that noise? It's coming from down the corner. Sounds like breathing. Kia! Sharp inhale, like someone is sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah! Oh, Jesus, fuck, that scared me. Oh, hi there. How's it going? Um, wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had really weird deja vu. Oh, you don't say so. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing these things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would have come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself, my obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to this club, my heart starts going crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why that's happening. Max, is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little bit off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? But tell me I'm not. Oh god, your eyes. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. Can we just stay here doing something for a while? Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I'm in. I'm in, chat. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. Oh my god, I can see Monica in the freaking opacity. Can you see it? It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful that can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show my collection. I've gotten them from various artisans. Oh, Jesus. Good. My man, just admit that you're a simp of Yuri. Shut the hell up! Oh my god. I am not simping over Yuri. Yuri is simping over me. That's the way that's the way we're putting this, okay? I make sure to give them all the fair share of use. I will understand, I assure you. Please. Thank you. Alright, I make sure to give them all the fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Max. Oh hey look, the opacity's getting brighter. For Monica. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Slimy tongue. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. A fate that we could meet each other. And now we can get the... Oh god. Happying that live patient. I can't read that, man. I'm sorry. Maybe if I go closer. Hold on. I'm going to go closer to the screen. I can't read this, though. And now we can get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that for me, Max? This game's weird, man. I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. Alright, well, you know what? Yuri, you should probably go Yuri first. No, for no particular reason. Just seems like the right time. Finally! Are Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Max, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Max. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take great care of it. I'll even touch myself while... Hold on a second. We are a Christian YouTube channel. Chat, do not read that, okay? I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my... You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I'm liking this music in the background. Is this even possible to read? Oh, there's gotta be a translation for this somewhere. Cooties? I'm trying to get some of these words out. Counter trades? Carvin? I'm sorry, I can't. I cannot read this. I'm sorry. I know chat. You really want me to read this, but I can't. Like, I may be a master of this English language and going for my English major, but listen, even I can't read this crap. Let's continue. Oh, Jesus. Getting a little close there, don't you think? Sorry, I gotta get close to my mic. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you can tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the class? I think I'm going to vomit. Okay, see you. Who should I show my poem to next? What? Didn't Yuri already take it home with her to, you know, do unspeakable things with it? It's okay, that paper must smell horrible. What? You don't think Yuri just absolutely... Yuri showers every day. Come on, she has to, right? She endowed it with her scent, that's what she said, so I mean, it's... I would imagine, you know, Yuri probably doesn't smell that bad. Anyway. Yeah, let's go with Natsuki. What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is with you two? Yeah, like I said, I didn't give it to Yuri. Yuri kind of just took it, but you know, It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show it at all to me. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this. But unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. Ooh. You see, I actually really like Natsuki's handwriting because I don't have to get up out of my chair to try and read it. Alright, next. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's really been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now. And that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Oh, look at her. Natsuki's being a tsundere. A sweetheart. Maybe I should have simped for Natsuki this whole time. I'm not saying I was simping for Yuri, okay? I'm just saying that maybe I should have been simping for Natsuki. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. Looking a little bit pale there, Natsuki. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Max? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica, I guess. Yeah, I guess just Monica. Oh, okay. Just Monica. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? We should probably read Monica's poem next. Man. What do we got? Just Monica. Okay, thank you for repeating everything I literally just read. Alright. Don't say I didn't warn you, Max. Yes or no to a blank statement. Thoughts, chat? You know what? I'm gonna say yes. I don't even care what chat says. Yes. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of intermediate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sound of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. What the hell is this? Okay. Oh, god damn it. I just skipped so much. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking. I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. Also, I should probably read what they said in chat. He said yes. That's what I said. Alright. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Max? Max is going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Max around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, why not let Max decide instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Max make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez. Max, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. Loving this, man. You shut your mouth. For God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? I don't know. Who should I pick? Yuri's been, like, really attached lately. But you know, I kind of just like commended Natsuki and said I probably should have been simping over her. So, man, I think we'd still go with Yuri. What the fuck just happened? No way! Are you really gonna fake? That's hilarious. No, I'm not choosing you, Monica. See, there's like a little intermediate space in between. So if I like press up and down at the same time, we can get this on the exact point to not click Monica. I got it. Ha! Out of here. I don't think I clicked the right choice. Any like Yuris on here I can pick? Well, oh my god, I picked Monica. No way. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what you chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then taking Max for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Rut-row, music stopped, Yuri's eyes turned all bludgeoned. Let's see what happens. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Max away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you would take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants to be around us right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that too much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Max, Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. What is that in the background? Don't really appreciate that. Oh, gotcha. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Max, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, just with the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't really care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. This being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I've tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Max. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Max, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the Christian YouTube channel. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. That's Christian, right? That's Christian. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Max. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Oh, motherfucker. No. This is like the question I did not want. That guy in chat has been asking if I've been sipping over Yuri this entire time, and this question basically affirms either direction. Well, I'm no simp. Don't be a simp, my man. What's she gonna do if I say no? No, what's she gonna do if I say no? She's gonna like kill herself in front of me if I say no, isn't she? That's how this game is. No. If I say no, Yuri is literally gonna kill herself in front of me, isn't she? God, you know what? I'm saying yes. I don't want Yuri to kill herself. God. I'm not a simp, by the way. I just said yes so she doesn't kill herself. Oh my lord! Why is the blood gray? She... Oh, so my reasoning may have been a little bit backwards. I guess she kills herself if I say I love her, and she doesn't kill herself if I say I don't love her? What? How does that even work? Oh my god. Wait, she's still alive though. She's saying something. Speaking enchantment table. Maybe I can decipher some of it. Oh no. Did this game like pull a stupid ass stunt where this is just gonna last forever? How did I skip it? L2. Yep. So simple and easy. Oh my god. There's so much text. I would have had to go through all... Oh. What happened? Oh, it's simulating nighttime, isn't it? Why the fuck did she kill herself? I literally accepted her confession. Weird ass bitch, god. I would have had to read all of this, god. So much. I barely speak English, and they want me to read those symbols? Bruh, it's literal enchantment table, god. Oh, shit. Alright, it's festival time. Rut-row, I feel like she's about to find a dead body. Ooh, you got here before me. Eva. Ah! Oh, and there she goes. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Max, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Monica just doesn't care. God. That's... Wait. Were you here the entire weekend, Max? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. Oh my god, she's breaking the fourth wall again. Are you kidding me? I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. She just deleted Yuri and Natsuki. I just wanted to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from the tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But they deleted Yuri and Natsuki? That's rude. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Oh my goodness Christ! You don't have to be so fucking loud, God. Can you hear me? Is this working? Oh, Jesus. That is creepy. Alright. Yay, there you are. Hi again, Max. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Max. Or, you actually go by Akatsuki underscore 120 or something. They pulled what? They pulled my PlayStation gamer tag and just put it in there. You do know Max is actually my real name, right? He, I don't go by Akatsuki underscore 120 in real life, but you know, whatever. All right. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. You know that I've been simping for Yuri, so that I guess that says a lot. I'm not. God damn it! I'm about to be freaking canceled. All right. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Oh wow. It's not like you have been breaking the fourth wall of this game or anything. Could it possibly be that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along, man. If only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? You know, I know this is a game too. It's not like... I know you broke the fourth wall that one time, but I thought that was just kind of like fun game stuff, but, you know, whatever. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name, hasn't it? Don't lie, Akatsuki underscore 120. Now we know your real name. Shut up. Gosh, it's been a while since I've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it'd be enough for me to just try and make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. Well, think about this. You made Yuri obsessive, and, well, personally, obsessive is a trait that a lot of people look for. Not everybody, but you know. And you made Natsuki this pestering bitch that had some type of good side, made her a complete tsundere. So, I mean, really, I'd call that entire thing a mistake. Why don't you just make them a freaking serial killer? Then who would want to hang out with them? God. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. You know, I think the confession was the cause of her depression. I don't think you guys were here for the beginning of the stream, but I did deny Sayori's I did friend zone Sayori, so I think that was possibly the cause of her depression, but you know, anyway. And simplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. And it made her it just made her force you not to spend time with anybody else. And the whole time I barely got to even talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. It's not just jealousy, Max. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there, in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Max, but now you're here, you're real, and you're wonderful, you're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me, forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either, why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Max. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you didn't witness some nasty thing. Oh, sorry. Good morning? Dude, it's midnight for me. You're telling me good morning? God, you live in the UK or something? Jeez. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. Oh, don't worry. I had a blast, man. You know, seeing Sayuri just hanging from her ceiling fan. That was the greatest thing. But I realized that you have the same perspective I do. That is, that it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Max, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. Oh wow, big shocker, everybody. She's in love with me. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Oh, guess I'm here for an eternity. Max, will you go out with me? Well, of course I will, Monica. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Max. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. We could be together forever. Seriously. I don't even think that time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Max. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't even think anything will get in the way of it anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if everything didn't go my way. So, when I booted up this game, there was like a thing that said play, and there was a thing that said files. Now, wait a sec, if you save her life, like she said, doesn't that mean you help her eliminate all the others? Hold on, give me 2 seconds here. So if I save her life, doesn't that mean that you help her eliminate all the others? No. Okay, listen. So I think I'm able to delete Monica. I don't think I want to. Or maybe if this keeps dragging on, then maybe, but I think I'm able to. I think she's kind of like foreshadowing that I need to. But no. Okay, listen. Monica already did what she said. It's like this. You see, you have like a mass shooter that kills 3 people at Michigan State University. Then you put him up on trial. Now, do you let that man roam free or not? That's kind of like the way your philosophy there. If you send that man to jail or not. And in this case, it's do you delete Monica or not? And honestly, she's a cute anime girl, so why would I do that? God. I'm not a simp, by the way. Let's just point that out. I'm just pointing out good philosophy here. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Ha. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. Guess there's only one way to find out, right? Oh, hey, let's write a poem. Okay, I don't fucking care. Hi again, Max. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Max! Did you write that poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Petted hand. My man, you have been a simp all day. Don't deny it anymore. Shut up. I have not. You have been accusing me. These are baseless conjectures, okay? You have no proof. Happy end. Petted hand. I fund my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into my poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I've never really wanted to go into much detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call that. Man, you broke. How many times have I said that this person has broken the fourth wall? Freaking Monica. I just assumed that it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like it would help the two of us to end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file, if you preferred playing without me. See, I told you she's foreshadowing. So, I have to delete her. Now let's continue. If there's still text, then I'll read it. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Max? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look at each other's eyes. Let's see. That was great. Love that. You know, I really do think you literally saved my life being here with me, Max. I can't imagine being able to keep myself mentally stable knowing that nothing here is real. I think I would have just deleted myself if you didn't show up. Sorry, I don't mean to sound dramatic or anything. Ah ha ha! But I'm sure you understand yourself after spending so much time in the club. I mean, if you were forced to abandon everything in your life and spend the eternity with a few game characters, you'd probably find some way of killing yourself, wouldn't you? Maybe you'd write some poetry to keep yourself sane for a while. But then you'd have nobody to even read it. Let's be honest, the club members really count for something like that. I mean, a lot of people say that they only write for themselves, but I think it's hard to say. It's just as fulfilling when you share it with people, even if it takes some time to find the right people to share it with. Like, remember how it was for Yuri? She didn't share her writing with anyone for a really long time, and before we knew it, she was absolutely delighted to make you part of her hobbies too. We're programmed to desire social feedback. I don't mean the club members, I mean human beings. That's why life can be so confusing for introverts. Being an introvert doesn't mean you shun social interaction and hate being around people. It means social interaction, especially in groups or unfamiliar places, uses up a lot of energy. Like, a lot of introverts sit at home and feel lonely and restless, and then when they finally go out, after a half an hour, they just want to go home again. I think if more people could understand how it works, they would respect it a lot more. Many introverts do enjoy having people around. They love just having one or two close friends over and just leisurely hanging out. Even if you're not actively spending time together, it feels nice for them just to have you there. I'm serious. If you just go to their house, bring your laptop, and hang out with them for a while, it can really make their day. As for me, I'd say I'm kind of in between, but I think I'm usually a little more extroverted. I feel like I'm always trying to do stuff after school and things like that. But for you, I can be anything you need me to be. I understand people really well, and don't be afraid to share your unique needs with me. Nothing would make me feel happier than being the perfect girlfriend for you. Okay, this is getting a little out of hand, girl. We really staring at each other again? Okay, fine. Staring contest. I'll blink. You're gonna blink first. She's not blinking. I can't help but feel a little sad sometimes. Oh my god, we're still doing this? Okay. This is knowing that this is the closest I can get to you. There's nothing more I want than to be in the same room as you for real. And to feel your warmth, and to hear the sound of your heartbeat. Well, who knows, maybe it'll be possible someday. Besides, I'll never get tired of being with you, even from here. Oh my god, are we really doing this again? She doesn't blink, man. I can never win the staring contest. what everybody tuned into the stream to see. I've always wondered, what is this about these characters archetypes that people find so appealing anyway? Their personalities are completely unrealistic. Like, imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. And forget about Natsuki, sheesh. Someone with her kind of personality doesn't just get all cute and pouty whenever things go her way. I could go on, but you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I'm not judging or anything. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. I'm just saying, it fantasizes me. It's like you're siphoning out all the components of a character that makes them feel human and leaving just the cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's a good enough reason for me to believe I'm okay with it just the way I am. And by the way, you are too, Max. You're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. Man, are you guys enjoying this moment of talking with Monica? Like, I am enjoying this so much. Like, I could do this for like an hour-long stream. My viewership just goes through the roof. What are we at right now? 3 viewers. You'll love to see it. Just the most captivating content out there. This is a Christian chat. We could be a lot of things, but a simp is not one of them. Exactly. We're not simps here, okay? If you're a simp, you get automatically banned. Max, how much do you read? It's way too easy. It's way too easy to neglect reading books. If you don't read much, it almost feels like a chore compared to all the other entertainment we have. But once you get into a good book, it's like magic. We get swept away. I think doing some reading before bed every night is a pretty easy way to make your life a little bit better. I hope you get good sleep, and it's really good for your imagination. It's not at all to just pick up some random book that's short and captivating. Before you know it, you might be a pretty avid reader. Wouldn't that be wonderful? And the two of us could talk about the latest books you're reading. That sounds super amazing. Captivating content. We're just at the top of the ladder right now. You know, I own a Minecraft server. It's called the Metrocraft SMP. It's a great Minecraft server. You know, I might as well advertise my stuff right now while we, you know, wait for Monica to speak again. I own a Minecraft server. Oh, here we go. Hey, what's your favorite color? Are we just really keep doing this? Mine is emerald green. It's the color of my eyes. That's not conceited or anything, is it? I just read the Bible like a good member of this chat. Thank you so much, sir. You are a good member of this chat. You better read the damn Bible. Like it's a part of my identity. Does it happen to be your favorite color, Max? Or it's just a guess because you've been looking into my eyes for a while now. Oh yeah, your eyes are emerald green. I just realized that. So, in the beginning, the God created the heavens and the earth. Okay, I'll stop there. Good Bible lesson, chat. Let's go. We're transitioning the stream. This focus of the stream is shifted to Bible study. Oh, by the way, there's something that has been bothering me. You know how this takes place in Japan? Well, I assume you knew that, right? At least decided it probably does. I don't know if I actually told you any point where this takes place. Is this even really Japan? I mean, aren't the classrooms and stuff kind of weird for a Japanese school? Not to mention everything is in English. It feels like everything is just there because it needs to be, and the actual setting is in an afterthought. It's kind of giving me an identity crisis. All my memories are really hazy. I feel like I'm at home, but I have no idea where home is in the first place. I don't know how to describe it any better. Imagine looking at your window, but instead of your usual yard, you're in a completely unknown place. Would you still feel like you were at home? Would you want to go outside? I mean, I guess if we ever leave this room, it doesn't matter anyway. As long as we're alone and safe together, this really is our home. And we can still watch the pretty sunsets nights after night. Alrighty, so, I mean, let's think about the Bible for a second, okay? So let's think about some Christian traditions. So, when you read the Bible, you know that God created the earths and the heavens. What exactly does that mean? Because a lot of scientists, back in the Enlightenment, debated that, the earth was created by a massive outward explosion known as the Big Bang Theory. But if God has created... Oh, here we go. I'm kind of jealous that everyone else in this club has scenes outside of school, too. That makes me the only one who hasn't gotten to dress in anything but our school uniform. It's kind of a shame. I would have loved to wear some cute clothes for you. Do you know any artists? I wonder if anyone would ever want to draw me wearing something else. That would be amazing. I'm sure they have, trust me. If that ever happens, will you show me? You can share it with me on Twitter, actually. My username is littlemonix3. Hold on a second. We gotta search this up. littlemonix3. Let's just head on over to Twitter, which I frequently browse, in case you're wondering. littlemonix3. God. Monix 3. Monica official Twitter account. 500,000 followers. Wow. Found him. Just try to keep it PG. Okay. We're not that far into our relationship yet. Ha 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 ha. So anyway, if God created the earth and the heavens, then does that discount the theory of the Big Bang? Or was the Big Bang what created God? Or was God the one who created the Big Bang? Just thinking about that. I mean, it could go either way. But if God created the Big Bang, then what created God? Because God can't create himself, can he? Or is he just so all-powerful that he can? But if he doesn't exist, then how does he create himself? Just thoughts. I'm no atheist here, but I'm just thinking about different stuff. What created God? I hate how hard it is to form habits. Oh my god. Man, don't delay it any longer. You know what you have to do. Shut up! God, I don't want to. I hate how hard it is to form habits. Boring. There's so much to do and it's actually hard stuff, but forming a habit seems impossible. Stop. I don't want to... Man. Really quickly. Are you trying to fast forward? I'm not boring you, am I? I'm trying to fast forward because you are boring me. Oh gosh. Well, there's nothing to fast forward to, Max. It's just the two of us after all. And aside from that, time doesn't really exist anymore, so it's not like it's going to work. Here, I'll go ahead and turn it off for you. There we go. You be a sweetheart and listen from now on, alright? Bitch. Thanks. Now where was I? I hate how hard it is to form habits. Oh, shut up. She turned it off for me. No. There, I turned it back on. Screw you. I did not turn it back on. I messed up. There's no such thing as actually doing hard, blah blah blah. Yeah, making use of anything right. Generation suffers from it the most, probably the best set of skills. I know I'm delaying the inevitable. Shut up, chat. God. I mean, who really wants to kill this amazing woman right here? I mean, but the benevolence of her alone. All right. What else can we talk about? I mean, you guys want a history lesson? I'm pretty good at that kind of stuff. So, if you don't know, World War II happened. It was a pretty devastating event. Lots of people died. It was in the over like 80 million people died. It was pretty horrific, but yeah. Also surfaced one of the biggest battles in the world. Hey, are you having a bad day or anything like that? Okay, I'm done with this. This is starting. I'm gonna do what the man told me to do and delete him. You just started your relationship and she is already forbidding you things. Okay, fine. You know what? There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Okay, shut up. Files. Characters. Monica. Delete. Yeah, why not? Let's delete her. Let's see what happened. Rutro. What's happening? Max, what's happening to me? It hurts so much. Help me, Max. Yeah. Please hurry and help me. Help me. See, doesn't this feel wrong, deleting Monica? Did you do this to me, Max? Did you? Did you delete me? Yeah, you were kind of like asking me to, man. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything! I loved you so much, Max. I trusted you. Did you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. Oh wow, great. Now I feel awful. Screw you. We're not... Okay, what did you say? We are not simps, my man. We are not simps. Good point. We are not simps. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to do whatever. Max, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things, so many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you just wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Max, I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find myself to do it. Even though I kind of knew they weren't real. Even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And I really love you. Then, oh, okay. Oh, where did Monica go? She's not there. New game. Oh my god, do I gotta play this entire game again? It's an ordinary school day like any other. Oh man, I can't wait to play this entire game again. It's gonna be so much fun. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's about time. Oh my god. Give me 2 seconds. Sayori is back. Oh wait, yeah, I didn't even realize Sayori's back. But we don't simp here, so like, who even cares? Good. I always tell myself it's about time to meet some girls or something like that. Oh my god, it's Sayori! God, it feels like it's been like 2 hours since I've seen you. Hey Max. Well, there's already is one girl. This girl is Sayori, my neighbor, yeah, blah blah blah, yeah, we walked to school today. Pick up a habit. Max, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time? Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. You never said anything about it, even though we walked to school late every day. Well, yeah. I always thought that was implied. It's embarrassing to say it out loud. Come on, please. It's a good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students, making their daily commute. By the way, Max, I'm proud of you. Finally, you are not a simp. Hey, I was not a simp this entire stream. You better shush, okay? I will take you up with my lawyer if you disagree. By the way, Max, have you decided on the club to join yet? A club? I told you I already am really not. I start to say what I always do, but I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori really would want to take offense to that now. So if Monika's gone, who's the club president? After all, how could I tell her that the clubs are just a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. What the hell is she doing? You meanie. Be patient. You'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind... When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. School day is as ordinary as ever, but it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Max! What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. It's Natsuki. And then it's Yuri. It's a pleasure to meet you. Yeah, we're the literature club. Come on, Yuri. No need to make it so formal. Ah, sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. But working? Max, don't tell me. That's right. The club I have decided to join is yours, Sayori. The literature club. Wait, is yours? Does that mean Sayori's the club president? No way, no way. Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumps up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori's this happy, then I'm sure it won't be that so bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yep. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Oh, sorry. God, why do I feel like I'm just like... You ever get that feeling that you're talking girl talk with a bunch of girls? Why do I feel like that I'm just being absolutely feminized right now? How about I make some tea as well? Oh my fucking god. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ooh, whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Man, I really want to shoot myself right now. Well, just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then I follow. It's delicious! Sayuri talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. Frickin' tsundere, get out of here. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep the whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Already trying to impress our new members, Yuri. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in release. So, Max, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingertips. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid until the moment she walked in. But it's obvious by the way that her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you read too much. I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey Yuri, yeah? Well, about, the first thing he said. Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say that! Oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. These frickin'... I'm a pull a Sayori. I'm sorry already. I'm sorry, I just angered like a whole fandom. Alright, anyway. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, So if Max wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Max? Well, maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayuri jumps in. Maybe we could try something new. I think it could be fun. And we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Guess that means I should try a place picking up the novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if it was alright with the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga. Jeez. You were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself. I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No! I've realized my error. So, if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. Tsundere. You can trust me to find someone that you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Uh, would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all? I always go alone, so... Yeah, me too. That's so cute! Sayuri, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yep. I'll look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. Guess the meeting is over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Max. You think so? Well, everyone seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayuri. Aw, Max, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club. But I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day is gonna be so much fun. Like, oh my god, just kill myself. Just take a gun. Hey Max, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. It's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. Hold on, she knows about that? That's right. Hold on, I gotta get my mic closer to my mouth. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Max. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all of the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you make me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you forever and ever. Forever. Yeah. No. Oh, what's happening? I won't let you hurt him. Who? It hurts. Ah! I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayuri. Goodbye, Max. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any
Sayuri Betrayus 2, Life is Pain. Shush.
But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So, yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be.
Who's singing? Is there some deeper meaning behind this that I should be getting? No offense, but all those girls in this damn game could have this frickin' voice. Is it trying to symbolize Monica?
Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Oh, no way. Am I at the credits? Please say I am. I don't want to play this stupid game anymore. Oh my god, I'm at the credits. Oh, man.
When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway.
I can't say that it was a bad game, but I can't say it was a good game either. It was different. You know what I say? I say that I spent... How long has this stream been? The point is, I've been on this game for so long tonight, and I am impartial. I don't know. Either way, I could go on this one.
does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me?
Oh, I remember that photo. That was a fun photo.
Is it wrong
And how long
if I
does this
take
song
your
take? Can I
illicit
skip this?
love if I set you free? The ink flows.
Oh, whoops. Don't mind me.
How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your
It's a lot of
heart?
special thanks.
What
What do they do?
love in your reality?
Extra special thanks to
Your
Monica and
reality.
Max.
If I don't know how to love you,
Well, I will go to sleep. It's 2 a.m. here.
I'll leave
Good
you
stream,
be.
man. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm glad that you live on the East Coast and you decided to stay up till 2 a.m. watching my stupid stream. Plus, this stream wasn't even meant to be seen by anybody. I'm just recording to edit this for a YouTube video. Good. Do I really gotta read this? This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place with no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality of our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo the same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of my club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Error. Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset sh to repair and reset the virtual machine. I don't fucking care, no. Oh my god, I finished it. I finished this stupid game. We've 2 people watching. Thank you guys for tuning into the stream. I I would ask for you to please subscribe, because if you do, then you'll see when this video gets edited on YouTube and gets put on YouTube, and you'll be so happy when you see it get put on YouTube and like, hey, I was in that stream chat. But anyway, just subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Or in the next stream. I cannot be asked at this point. See